Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at a Lovatts cryptic crossword. This is a very beginner friendly cryptic crossword. We're looking for Friday the 9th of May, so let's get started. Okay, poverty is only right in death. Poverty is only right. I'm not seeing that one, obviously. We're just looking for a way in to start off with. Go with some crossing letters. Posted out a ruler of the imperious measure. Posted out. Anagram of posted? No, I'm not seeing it. Idolizing his excellency. Use oars or freight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Not seeing it. In the center of pyramid statues. Okay, this is a hidden. Of is indicating that we're looking for a phrase that is in pyramid statues. We can get amidst, which is does mean in the center of. So with all cryptic crossword clues, we are going to be looking for, well, most cryptic crossword clues, we'll be looking for a definition and then a second clue that's usually a piece of wordplay. So in that one there, you can see how that works. And one of the reasons why Lovatts is a very beginner-friendly cryptic crossword is it does tell you as you get each individual right answer. Keep away from an empty space. If you keep away from something, you avoid it. And if you've got an empty space, then that would be a void. Let's go for this T, shall we? Racehorse could be a support for Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy is a Muppet. Miss Piggy. Not sure. Idealist. Rearmed and restyled. So restyled looks like it's going to be an anagram indicator. Rearmed is 7 letters, and actually I think we can do that with dreamer. In. So poverty is only right in death. We've got 2 crossing letters now. Death is 5 letters. We're looking for a 6-letter word. And R can mean right. So what if we just put the letter R in death? That bit's fixed. So if we put it there, we get dearth, which does mean poverty. Ooh. Dearth, scarcity of anything, so poverty, yeah. Okay. Where are we now? Ooh. So the racehorse one. Not seeing that still. Riding or relocating American football. So relocating feels like that could be an anagram indicator. Riding or is 8 letters, and actually American football can be known as the gridiron. I don't understand why it's called that. I think it's because their field is so is structured in such a regular way with the lines, but that's what it's called. To the back of the boat, like seabird. The back of the boat would be. So the back of the boat is the stern. So to the back would be a stern. And like seabird, that's wordplay as turn, and turn is a sort of seabird. I'm thinking this shows my hobbies. I'm thinking of is it a welkin tern from Magic the Gathering. Common name of a group of seabirds. Excellent. Cowboy lawman Wyatt carries mufflers. So cowboy. So Wyatt would be Erp. Carries. Oh, I see. Now, I don't know how to spell Erp, but I'm guessing it's that because I think the answer is going to be earplugs for mufflers. So we've got Erp. So our cowboy lawman Wyatt, Erp, is going to carry, is going to lug something. So if Wyatt carries, then Erp lugs or earplugs. Tail of the horse. Tail could be an indicator we're taking the last letter of something. Of the horse, pig, and ram. Could make a witty saying. So it's not taking last letters all the way through because there's no R's. But if we've got an R here, let's make ram. Tail of the horse could be E. It's an epigram. I think that could be a witty saying. Yes, we've got an E up here now. Posted out. It could be an anagram of posted, but we'll see. Got a hint about this evening. So about could be an anagram indicator. Got hint is the right number of letters and would give us tonight. Heartlessly mutilate and alter generically. If something is heartless, it doesn't have we're taking the heart out of it. So we're going to take part of the word mutilate out. Actually, the very centre is the IL. So mutate would be to alter genetically. Thank you, X-Men, for that one. Overheard. Populate. It filled with people. So overheard here is a homophone indicator. We're looking for a word that sounds like something. We've got here populate. So we can, if we go the right way, populate it. So populated, which does mean filled with people. A ruler of imperious measure. Okay, now we've got these crossing letters. I can see that is going to be despot, which is an anagram of posted and is a ruler of imperious measure. Idolized his excellency. Using oars. Use oars or freight. I mean, freight does make me think that this is going to be shipping. And that makes me think that idolizing something is going to be worshipping. And actually given that E there, I think that's going to be hero. So why does this work? Idolizing is hero worshipping. His excellency, I'm guessing, can be abbreviated to HE. Use oars, row, or shipping freight. Okay. There's a lot going on in that one, but it gets there quite nicely. Racehorse could be a support for Miss Piggy. Trotter. Support for Miss Piggy would be her trotter. She stands on it. And a racehorse again trots. I don't like it a lot as a clue, but it gets there. I think trotter as a definition for racehorse is a little Maybe it's a very specific word in racing, but I think it's a little loosey-goosey. Could just be Australian slang as well. Might be that an Australian looking at it, oh yeah, a racehorse, that's a trotter. Same way as they call flip-flops thongs, for example. Could just be a very common word that I don't know, because this is a Australian cryptic crossword. Humiliating enough, it doesn't sound as bad as an E grading. So, an E grading, slightly better than that, would be, if you're graded like A, B, C, D, E, and F, would be a D grading, which would be humiliating. So let's go with that. I like that one. I like that as a pun. Dancer to measure spirits. So I think this is a double definition. A jigger. If someone's dancing, they're jigging. And a jigger does measure spirits. Republish edition initially. Take the initials RE. Stealing. I don't know, the whole thing we're doing. So REI. Republish editions initially. Stealing sequels used elsewhere. That gives us reissue, which does mean republish edition. The whole clue there was wordplay, but only part of it was the definition. Sharp bend in road for canine part of journey. So if you see a word where it's weird that they've used a big word, canine, is there a shorter, more obvious word that they would have used? Dog feels sensible there, and dog leg would be a sharp bend in a road. So leg then is part of journey, as opposed, you could read that as trying to take part of the word journey, but part of journey is the definition there for leg. Anger, 50 Romans, and Celtic country. Celtic country, I'm thinking Ireland, because we've got the I and the D, but how would that work? If you anger someone, if you stoke someone's anger, you stoke their ire. 50 Romans, L is the Roman numeral for 50, and we'll just take the word and there, and that gives us Ireland. Pottery products, ceramic. Mac cries out. Yeah, so out here is an anagram indicator. Matt cries is our anagram fodder. Gives us ceramics. Take umbrage at being dispatched once more. Once more, something's happening again, so you're going to redo that thing. If you're being dispatched, you're being sent. So you're being resent. I'm assuming. Oh, it's just the word. It's resent, isn't it? Yeah. Didn't see it on the one until I wrote it down on the other. I was like, oh yeah, it's just the word resent. Organises soft feathers, but finds fault. Not sure on that one. I think we might have to come back to it. There's only two ways into this course of the grid, so if we don't get this, then we're going to have to come and try one of those clues afresh. Queen's attendants, ladies in waiting, somehow aiding waistline. Yeah, so somehow is an anagram indicator. I think aiding waistline looks like it is our anagram fodder, but ladies in waiting. Posed for artist, sat in shiny material. Yeah, so sat and in, which does give us satin, which is a shiny material. Carry on with synopsis. A synopsis is a summary. Carry on. Continue. We'll come back to that one. Noisy quarrel broke out nearby. Broke out could be an anagram indicator. Nearby is the right number of letters. Having a Barney. Now that is a piece of slang that I'm familiar with. Presumably it's common in Australia as well, or else it wouldn't be here. Many owl features are feminine. Many owl just feels to me like it's really odd collection of letters. So I'm guessing that's anagram fodder. Features could be just find the words many owls, that's not helpful. Features could be an anagram indicator, I guess. We're saying that these letters feature elsewhere, but let's go with womanly. Organises soft feathers. So soft feather is down. Finds fault. Runs down. If you run something, you've organised it, so that feels okay. Some souvenir van attains spiritual bliss. It's a hidden clue. We're looking at some of the letters in souvenir van attains. We can see there that we've got nirvana, which is a spiritual bliss. Carry on with synopsis. Okay, if you carry on with something, you resume, and a synopsis of something will be a resume. We did that in an okay time, so that was 16 minutes and 23 seconds. For running through, actually talking through all the clues, that was a quick time. You're always going to be a lot slower when doing that. The hard clues you might do in a similar time frame, but the ones that you kind of just see and get, if you're talking through, will be slower. So you're not expecting to get a world-beating time here. I'm guessing that's around the sort of 50th percentile, but we'll see. A little bit lower. Maybe it was a slightly easy one today, but it was okay. Okay, so if you enjoyed what you saw, then please like and subscribe. Like I say, the Lovatts description address is in the description below. Go and have a go, and if you have any problems with any, come on back and see how we managed it here. Thank you very much. Till next time.